Hey guys, just doing some more Tour 6 now that I have a little bit of time. I did, I think I won 2 games in between doing stuff today after I streamed. So just picking up where I left off. Sitting outside on a nice night, drinking a cup of coffee. Holler at me in the chat so I know who's watching.
Great shot!
We did get a upgrade while I wasn't streaming. We got a sniper level 2. But we're still going to use Horizon for now for the top spin and the distance. So we're going to keep Apoca 1 on. So we got 8.8 with a 10%. It's going to be 4 rings.
Perfect shot!
Apparently this guy thinks adjusting is funny. Hey Mom, thanks for coming. You're on Tour 6 as well on your baby account? I think this is a 10% maybe downhill. And we are near mid. So 3.5. It's going to be 1.3. I like to use 2 back, 1 right on this shot. I think I was a little late on the adjustment, so I'll do baby curl.
Perfect shot!
A little more curl.
Nice on!
So we should be going to Shootout. And if you're in his position, use more backspin to make sure your ball comes in nice and slow. You never want to risk hitting the pin.
Great shot!
Also, if you catch the lip and you're going slow,
Nice on!
it's more likely to drop. If you're going a little fast, it's likely to spin around the cup and not drop.
Birdie!
Nice, we got some more people joining. Say hey in the chat so I know who's in here, guys. So I can know who I'm embarrassing myself in front of. So we got a 5-mile-an-hour wind with a 10%. And that'll give us 2.3 rings. So we should be good right around here.
Perfect shot.
With these low-level clubs, usually perfect ball is needed. Stop, stop. Oof, this one. Yeah, nah, I don't know how I'm getting so lucky with these baby accounts. I think I'm at, yeah, I just hit 100 games, but I got Apocalypse at 80 games. From a Tour 7 unlock package. It's pretty crazy.
Great shot.
This guy's going for it. Definitely better to just lay up on the left. And then you'll have a min distance thorn. Min distance is nice and easy. So we'll do 5% uphill, 9.8. It's going to be 2.2. You want to lay off the backspin as much as you can because this is uphill slope. So it looks like we got a glitch. So we're going to want to do this. 2.2. So we'll do 2.3. Because we're just above min. Oh, of course.
Great shot.
Gonna miss because of the greet.
Nice on.
How many games do you have played, Annette?
Great shot. Nice on. Birdie.
Oh, okay.
Birdie.
Is the game sound really loud? Like louder than my voice? Sniper 8, Jesus. What the heck are you doing, guy? Okay. So it's annoying. Got you. So since we only have one backspin on our driver, we can't use it. So we're stuck with... I don't think I have enough curl to pull off a shot from here. So we're going to have to take a shot from here. So 9 is going to be 2.8 to 3. We're going to use 2 topspin. Adjust on an angle. And we're going to add curl. Be great if I stopped reconnecting. Looks good. Just need to get closer. Gonna open my chest. I like to keep 2 chest slots open in case someone wants to rematch. But when I'm doing a baby account, I always make sure I have some open spots to maximize my upgrades. I'm gonna go with a quasar, I think. Yeah, I don't know about that. Safest bet is to go over this way then. Looks like we'll be good, just like this, with a little bit of right curl. We want to get as far over and to the right as possible. So that's probably good enough. Not as close to the right as I want it to be. This guy's using a power 5 ball. Holy crap. Does look downhill. And of course we have a headwind. I don't know how many rings this slice is, because that would be nice to have right now. So about almost 3 rings. I think it's going to be like 14 rings. Could be wrong, we'll see. Sweet. 14 rings sounds about right then. On par 3s. Awesome. Is that a rookie? Hey Gail, thanks for coming. Yeah, they are fun to play. But the reason why I made this account was had some people that play lower level tours and tournaments that wanted some advice, and it's hard to give advice when I haven't played it in a while, so I figured if I streamed it, then they could at least watch me and how I would play it. Even though I'm out of practice for these, I still think it's better to play it myself before I give advice. So it looks like this is pretty flat. And it also looks like we are at going to be taking a shot from 60% club. So we're looking at about a ring. Ooh, unlucky. Yeah, they are hard to play with for sure. Bad accuracy, bad ball guides, no spin. Like if that shot right there was an end bringer, there's no way I would miss that. So it looks like we're going to a shootout. Which is good because I don't even know what shootouts are here. So it'd be good for the video. Oh, and for those of you who don't know, I will be giving away this account after I max Tour 10 probably. So we'll do a stream giveaway. Because I honestly don't need any more accounts. I already have 7, which is too much, and I want to get rid of those. So this is my 8th, so this one's definitely going as soon as I'm done making videos with it. Another bunker shot. I guess it'd be a good time to see. Because where's he at? He's right there. So if I mess up, I'll be in this bunker right here. I just want to see if it's possible. If I curl it, it should get out of the bunker. So let's see. 2.4. Just want to see if this shot's possible with these kind of clubs. I did hit a great left though. Yeah, it looks like a perfect with maybe one more topspin. So about 2 topspin and full curl should make it. 10% max. Oh sweet, welcome Daniel. Are you new to my channel? Ooh, another sniper upgrade. Sniper is going to be your go-to club as soon as you level it up a little bit. It's starting to get usable now, but we still want the extra top spin for right now, but it's going to come in handy for tournaments. as long as we don't need the extra spin. Oh, well, welcome to the channel, Daniel. What's up, Jamil? Thanks for the good luck. Michael Manson, thank you for coming. Did we lose yet? No, I don't think we lost yet. So we're starting to stack our bank up a bit. Probably coming close to a million soon. On day 2 of a BB account. Ingrid, welcome. Thanks for coming. Definitely going to want to focus on accuracy for this drive, because if you don't, and you don't have very good sand wedge or rough iron, you're not going to make it to green and 2. So our priority right now is just getting to this second island right here. So you're going to want backspin and left spin. So 1 to 2 backspin, we're going to want to land up here. Since we got a tailwind, we can use 2 backspin. So 10% elevation at 8.1 is going to be 3.7. So we're going to pull it up here. And we want to land 3.7. So just a little bit of overpower and some curl. We did great ball it to the right, so we should be okay, but it's not for sure. Okay, we are good. I got a puck from when I unlocked Tour 7, Jamil. The unlock Tour 7 chest. I unlocked Nirvana, Apocalypse, upgraded my Thorn. It was a very good chest. So this is a 15% elevation shot. If you have a club with a bunch of topspin, you can sand bump it and roll out of the sand onto the green, but that's a little risky. You might get stuck. So the safest way is to take a shot from here. 3.4, and we're near min club, so it's about 1.2 rings. We only have 1 backspin, so we're gonna back it up. 1.2 rings, and then we'll just add curl. We did great ball it to the left. We should be okay. We're not trying to make it in the hole, we're just trying to get it so we can definitely putt it in or chip it in. Now if our opponent made an albatross, then we'd be going for the hole. Because if we miss it, then we automatically lose. So I would have tried to sand bump it or rough bump it right where he is. I would have tried to rough bump it, but that is a tough shot with low level clubs. But it's worth taking the risk if it's win or lose. But if you're in the situation that I'm in and he's in the bunker, after his second shot, you're just going to want to play it safe. Alex, welcome, buddy. Okay, Ingrid, just send me a private message on Facebook and I'll help you out. Oh, Jamil, I think we're at 100 games. Thanks for coming, Annette. Have a good night. Yep, we're at 107 games. We made the account yesterday. We played about 80 games yesterday. We're almost halfway through tour 6. Ingrid, you have Facebook Messenger, right? Alex, thanks for the donation, brother. You are the man. 9 wins, so we're going to go full top, full right. 10%, 9 wins. It's going to be 4 rings. So we want to land right here. So about right there. And we're going to use a little bit of right curl to fight that wind after the bounce. Looks good. If you do hit a great ball on this drive and you go left like I did, then you are at risk of going into the rough, but usually you can reach the green still. I definitely wouldn't recommend doing what my opponent did. He took a pretty big risk, but he did end up getting in a decent spot. So we're going to do 10% downhill. We're going to be at about 75% club. So where's my club? There it is. So about 0.6. I like to do 1 right, 2 back on this shot. With a 0.6 adjustment. And boom. We'll open up our silver chest. Okay, Ingrid, I will look for you. Is your name, or what's your name on Facebook actually? Oh, I already found you. It's under Ingrid AC, and we already are friends. Oop, it's my turn. I just waved at you, so you could see that, see my profile. Alright, so as you can see, the ball guide moves to the right if you go over here, and moves more to the left if you go over here. This is where you want to land, somewhere around here. With a 10% elevation, 5.7 is going to be 2.6 rings. And keep in mind when you add a bunch of curl, you're actually going to land further than you want it to. So we're going to underpower it a little. You did hit a great left. Hopefully we'll be okay. Yep. So we hit a great left and we went too far left. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate the help, buddy. So, usually bounce off these rocks, but it looks like they changed it a little bit to make it more like rough. So we want to land around here, like right around here, with left curl, so we can avoid the bunker. Should be okay. Oop. Not as far up as I wanted to go because we ended up hitting the great right and hitting the rock on our first bounce. But we still have a chance to go to shootout with this guy. Ooh. So we're going to be at Min Club. This is why it's good to have a thorn, because we have enough backspin to make this work. So we do have a glitchy fairway, but this looks like it'll be good. We're just going to make sure it's through the hole. 8.6 at Min Thorn is 2 rings. Oh, our ball died. So yeah, we should have put it through the hole even further. It was right in line to drop. We just need it either less backspin or put the ball guide through the hole a little bit more. Hope this guy doesn't kill our streak. We're on 9 games in a row. I don't think he's gonna though. We got our first par. Something to be proud of. Alex, your iPad doesn't have slide over? Ooh, this shootout. Ugh. This guy's gonna have the advantage. He does have a higher level club, but it doesn't. I don't know if he's adjusting. Sometimes you'll see newer players forget to adjust. Like so. And he's using overpower. This is going to be scary. No way. No way. This guy didn't just get that lucky. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't think we have enough backspin. Yeah, we don't. I like to land here and let the ball roll down. So we are going to have to use like this. So we're looking at about 3 rings. And we're going to push up a little bit. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have pushed up. But usually when you adjust to a lower elevation, you lose distance. But this guy got super lucky with a whack adjustment and got lucky. He overpowered it, hit a great ball, and somehow ended up right next to the pin. It's pretty funny to watch some of these guys get really lucky though. Alright, so same thing as last time. We're gonna go to a power 1 ball with side spin. We're gonna land around here with right curl. 3.5 rings. Last time we curled it like this. I think we're gonna add some curl. Nice and close to the end. So we'll have a better shot out of that slice closer to the green. A horizon slice is about 14 rings, and then also adjust for the wind. If you don't know already, slices give you extra curl basically. You come in at a completely different angle, and if you're on a weird angle shot like we're about to be, and you don't have enough curl, it helps you add distance and right momentum to the right in this case. Hopefully we won't have a headwind though, because then that changes things. You can actually lose distance on a slice in headwind. Thanks, Gail. Have a good one. So yeah, if I just curled it from right here, we would end up in the bunker. So full top, as much right spin as we can get without losing top spin. We do have a headwind though, but I still want that extra right momentum. So 8.5, it's going to be about 3 rings. So our 3 rings plus our 14 rings. And hopefully we're not too right. Just right. Awesome. And that looks pretty flat to the hole. It's always good to check it out, your shot before the approach after you take your shot. It shows you a nice view to the hole. Always pay attention to your elevation at that point, so you know for the next shot already that we don't need to add elevation. I'm not sure, but I think we'll be at Min Thorn or Max Firefly. I'm going to guess Min Thorn first, and then we'll see. I think we're Firefly, actually, yeah. And we don't have full backspin yet, so we're not going to do... Actually, we're going to do a dunk. 1.8 is 0.4. Put it in the hole. Then we're going to adjust 0.5 for safety. Ooh, somehow we lost distance on it, which means it might be uphill. In an uphill dunk, you always want to aim for the back of the cup, like furthest away from you. So it looks like that's slightly uphill. Alex, I'm not sure how that translates to Firefly. I know that that's how Rapier is. But that's the only 2 wedges that I know for the trick. Hopefully he adds overpower and curl on this one too. He didn't adjust at all, so he would need to put the ball guide on the right side of the cup, and that would have been good. Let's see if he wants to go again. Guess not. Ooh, we almost got another sniper upgrade. Holy crap. We did get a rock upgrade. That's always good. So now we got a very good ball guide for a driver if we need it for the tournaments. I doubt we'll need a driver with a ball guide in rookie, but once we get to pro, it's good to have for par threes. And if we just get one more chest with sniper cards in it, I think we'll have a level 4. This is a tricky drive. I'm used to it from the second tee though, so I don't think it's as hard from the first tee. But you definitely want a club with a bunch of curl. Usually I play 20 to 25% elevation, but we're just going to do 15 because it's front tee and the wind is low. So 1.5 rings, we want to land around here with a bunch of curl. Did hit a great left. It might hurt us, it might not, because we did put a bunch of curl on it, so we should be clear. Yep. And that'll set us up for the best possible second shot. Now if we had a really strong tailwind, we could blast it up the left side and do a rough bump toward the hole. But if it's not a straight tailwind, then the best bet is to go right if you have a driver with curl. But yeah, if you have an extra mile, it's probably smartest to go left, because you don't have curl to clear that bunker. You'd have to slice it, and that is more risky. You have to be confident with your slice in order to pull that off. Oof. Unlucky. So I believe this is, yeah, it's a little bit downhill. We are near min, so we'll try to take it from mid. Full left with as much backspin as we got. So it looks like this is going to be our best spot. So we'll do 5% downhill, 7.3, 2.4. So unfortunately, we're going to have to adjust to a lower elevation. Ooh, we're running out of time. Now if we had a sniper on, we would have a bigger chance because we'd have that extended ball guide. We can actually see where it's going to go. But in most other situations, sniper's not going to have enough spin or distance to get you to where you want to be. Well, not unless it's upgraded a bit. We haven't got this hole yet. So it's pretty risky to do extra mile like this. Yeah, I figured that would happen. You need a club with more curl if you're going to go for it like that. Since we're doing a full overpower shot downhill, we're going to do 15 instead of 10. Actually, let's see if we have any better balls to use. We'll use a Titan. There we go. That's safer. So 4.6 is going to be 2.3. So we'll just go 10 rings. Because I believe it's 12 rings for the slice with Apocalypse level 1. So instead of adjusting those 2 rings to the right first, we just adjusted our 12 rings minus the 2, so that was 10. It's just a little quicker because we were running out of time. And of course it's letting him go right over the trees. So he has a very good shot of holing this out with that straight wind, 1 mile an hour. He might hit the tree now. Nope, he still cleared the tree. So we hopefully are at Thorn, but I don't think we are. Yeah, unfortunate. So we are at like 30%, 20% from here. So it's barely an adjustment. We're just going to offset it. Oh, it's a bad landing area too. Instead of adjusting, we're just going to do baby left curl. And we hit it great, so we're going to miss left now. But yeah, it's optimal to get into thorn range. But it is harder to do with low level clubs. Hey, what's up, Carrie? Welcome to the stream. It's going pretty good. We're playing our 2-day-old baby account. Just to provide lower tour and tournament content. And then we will be giving this account away in a few weeks. We'll do it on stream as well, so we'll have a little drawing live on stream, and then this little account will be given away. And I did put some money into it, so it's got some balls. Well, we got a few of this tournament's balls. We probably get a package every time a tournament deal comes out. So, nice shot from the opponent. We might actually lose, because I don't remember how to play this from the front tee. But I do like taking my shot from here. We are near min, so we'll go mid. So around 3 rings. Looks like I should have not used any backspin. Just no spin would have been best. Maybe some right spin and that's it. With a 10% mid adjustment. The big dog. Still gonna charge us 50, huh? No thanks. We're gonna switch our ball. Back to tour 6. Actually, I want to see how close we are to maxing it. Okay, 10% max. .6. Full top, full right. We want to land around here. We're going to use right here and right curl. So 1.6. Did hit a great right, so I think we're going to hit the tree. We just jumped right over it. So we're not in an ideal position, but this should be fine. Looks good. I don't know if he needs that much adjustment, but then again, I don't even know the accuracy of a Hornet. Level 2. Oof. Very close. So 10% downhill. We are right by max, so we are going to use our max number, which is 0.4. We can't use our normal adjustment because we are at max club. I didn't remember my adjustment. 0.4. That doesn't even sound right. Of course. Right in line to drop. Should have just used 3 backspin and came in hot. The closer you are to max club, the more momentum your ball's going to have, which is why I needed more backspin than 2. Because when we're at mid club, 2 is fine. So 3 is better for max club than 4 was too much. You want to have some rollout. Haven't seen this one in a while. It looks different. So we are going to be at max Goliath. So 10%, 6.3 is 2.8. We're just going to use 1 backspin, 1 right spin. We're going to land right about here. Let the ball roll down toward the hole from the right side. Just a little bit hot. So 1.5 backspin would have brought it much closer. He didn't adjust, or else he would have been pretty close. We're almost at 1,000,000 coins. Man, I wish I had 3 bags. I have 0 bags. Can't join a clan until I'm out of beginner bracket. Since we just made the account yesterday, we haven't been alive on this account long enough to be in a clan. have to be an active player for, or actually until the first week after the reset. You have to be in the promotion zone. So we'll just play this like we did last time with the Quasar. Full top, full right. Land right around here with, right around here with right curl. So 10% with a power 1 ball, and 5.4 is 2.5. Then we'll add our curl. Hey, baby. Now, if it was a tailwind, I'd be going right side, and then we'd be getting into thorn range. Like where he's pointing now, you can get there on the drive if you're in tailwind. So that'll cut out a whole shot for you. You can usually win. Another headwind every time. So 3 rings plus 14 rings. Full top, full right. We want to land around here. So first we're going to adjust our 3 rings. So right around there. Then 14. 10. 14. Sweet. We got a nice bounce that time. So we're in a much better situation than our opponent. So hopefully we can pull a win. Which I think we're going to do. Even if he hit perfect, he would have stopped right before the hole. So all we want to do is check our land zone, which is bad. So we're actually going to pull back and utilize our top spin. But with a low level club, like a level 2 Firefly, we don't want to push it. Too much top spin, or if the ball guide's through the hole too much, you're going to come in way too hot. So nice and easy. I remember when I was a newer player and I got the Firefly for the first time and I used full top spin and just smacked the pin and bounced right off. So you just got to be cautious of that. Alright, thanks for coming, Carrie. Have a good night. We got a Viper upgrade. It's at a level 6, that's awesome. It's a good universal type of club, but it does lack topspin, so for Tour 6 we're going to keep Horizon on for the extra topspin. It's pretty funny. I have haters on YouTube already. Someone makes it a point to come to my streams and hit thumbs down. It's pretty sad, but it's also funny. Okay, so it looks like we're going to need overpower. And since it's a headwind, we're not going to use 2 backspin anymore. We're still going to use full right. Let's see what this looks like. 10% with 3.9. We're looking at around 2 rings. So full overpower, and we'll land around here. So we can use 1 backspin, I think. But we will need to fully overpower it. Oh. Finger slipped a little early, so we're not going to be in a good spot anymore. At least we're in the rough and not the sand, though. We can still get close. But definitely with a club like that, perfect ball, or at least a great ball, to be safe. We should be able to get to around where our opponent is. So it looks like we're naturally going to go to the right after we land, so we are going to use full left spin. That'll straighten our ball guide out. So we want to land about a ring to the left of that. Another good ball, so we're going to be in a bad spot again. And it's pretty downhill from here, actually. But he has a poor club selection. It's pretty much a dunking only club, so I mean if he tries to dunk it, then he should be in good shape. But if he tries to chip it in, it's going to be pretty tough. He's not aiming correctly, though. So we're going to be about 25% club. This looks good around here. So about 0.6 adjustment with a 15% downhill. We got perfect ball. But that crappy ball guide killed us. So we will be going to Shootout. As long as he aims correctly this time. Which he didn't, but he can still make it. He is underpowering, so it should be okay. So it's going to be a 10% max horizon shot. 7.5 is 3 rings. So we're going to use 1 top spin, 1 right spin. And we want to land around here. But we are going to under adjust a little bit since we're pulling to a lower elevation. So 0.2 under adjust. Coming in a little hot. Unfortunate. Looks like we could have went like 0.8 top spin. But if you land in the center there, your ball naturally goes to the left a little bit, so having that 1 right spin helps a little bit. He's going for no spin and just 1 right spin, which could work because he didn't adjust. But I have a feeling we'll be closer. It's always good to adjust. Come on, upgrades. Alright, big dog. So horizon's still better. And I'm probably going to be ending the stream very soon, because I don't want the video to drag out too long. So luckily we have a pock. It's nice to have a curl for this drive. So we're going to use all the right and about 3-ish top spin. And we want to land right around here. Looks good. 5.1 with a 5% elevation is 2.3. And then use our curl. Did hit a great left, which is bad. Hopefully we stay out of the left rough. Stop. That is crappy. perfect ball would have stopped right at the end. But we can't win them all. If you do have a extra mile on and you don't have that much curl, you do have to land close to the rough and don't use as much topspin. I would use like maybe 1.5 topspin. He does have a level 6 though, so he's in better shape than most people. He did hit a great ball though, so he's in trouble. So our next shot's going to be 15% downhill, it looks. If you're in our opponent's situation, definitely lay up short in front of you. That way you definitely have a second shot to the green. So we are going to go for a dunk. So about 1.8 rings. Come on, give me a break. We landed short again. So it looks like we'll be going to Shootout. It's definitely better to adjust than to add spin instead of adjusting, because he could put himself in trouble. Especially if he hits a great left, like he did. And he got very lucky. This is going to be a tough one since we only have one backspin. Oof. Yeah, this is going to definitely be tough. So we have about a 3-ring adjustment. Did hit a great right, so we are in trouble. So that great ball cost us a yard or so. But he's going to have enough backspin to get closer. Yeah, he's definitely going to win this one. He's not adjusting again. Let's see if he gets lucky. Nope. Gotta adjust. We've hit 1,000 trophies. Rematch? Nope. So we're going to do 2 more games, and then we're going to call it a night because it's getting late. Juniper points. First time we got this one. Hopefully we get a tailwind. Please be a tailwind. Ugh. Well, at least we have a club that can probably reach. We're going to actually lay off the left spin. Because we're going to add curl instead. I would feel better though if we had more ball. There we go. We did great ball to the left, so we could be in the rough. Looks like we are. Okay, so we do have a tough chip ahead of us. It's way downhill. I was hoping to get on the green. He should have enough topspin to get there. But he doesn't have much curl. And he didn't even use curl. So I don't see him. Yeah. That sucks. So now we got some leeway to miss this. So we are in between clubs there, so we're gonna try a little bit of backspin. We're gonna use 20%, 8.6 from 90% club, which is 3 rings. And baby left curl instead of offset. Perfect. So now he has to do a hole-in-one just to tie us. With that wind, it's impossible. So one more game. I'm going to go ahead and say this drive is more like 15%. Because last time we were very close to clipping the rough. So full top, full left. We want to set up like right here. 15%, 6.1. It's 3 rings. And then we are going to move back just a touch. Because when you curl it in tailwind, it tends to travel further forward. Because the ball's in the air a little bit longer, so it's affected by the wind a little more. So when you're adding full curl, expect it to travel further forward or shorter depending on the wind. So after we adjusted, we just moved back a little bit. And we ended up landing still a little bit farther than we aimed. Why are you wasting a premium ball, sir? Another no adjuster. Probably going to land right in the rough. Yep. %10 for our second shot. Nice hefty wind. We are going to be at mid club. So 3.5 rings. We're going to offset to the right of the cup. And then do our adjustment. Okay. So since he forfeited, let's just do one more. Since our last 2 games were forfeits. Oh yeah, it is. I didn't think we would get past the guy that was up top when I made the account. Because it's an account with over 3,000 games or something like that. And he's playing a higher tour, but we already passed him. We are at the top of our beginner bracket. I'm not sure why a guy with 3,000 something games is in beginner. I thought you could only relegate down to rookie 1, but I could be wrong. Okay, so normally I like to try to go this way, but it looks like that's not going to happen without using a premium ball. I don't know if we have enough topspin yet to go this way. Yeah, not worth it, so we're just going to lay up. We are going to switch to a Marlin. Try to conserve for the tournament. We are running out of time, so I'm just going to guesstimate. Sniper 7, holy shit. Baller. So our second shot looks about 10% downhill from where we're going to land it. Ooh, that was dangerously close to the bunker. .4 is going to be 2.8. So we're around mid club. So we're going to go 2.6. A little bit of right curl to counter the wind, because it is a pretty strong wind. We still might miss to the left. Very hot. We came in with way too much topspin. We used 4, so it looks like 2.5 to 3 would have been fine. It's just hard to tell with that ball guide, and I wanted to be safe about it. Oh, knew that was going to happen. I'm just going to say he has to hit perfect or great right to make that in, because he didn't adjust it. Check your land zone. We got a crappy one, so we're going to have to land up here where it's solid. So we're going to just offset to the right side, or the left side of the pin, because we have a right side wind. We did hit a great, but because we offset it, we're fine. Let's see, what time is it? It's 1:15 a.m. We're just going to do one more game. Yeah, I'm going to stream Rookie with this account, and then I'll stream Expert, and then I'm going to play Masters off stream so I can focus. This is a pretty tough hole. So all we have to do is stay in the fairway and we can win. So 10% of 8.6 is going to be around 4. We're going to use all the left spin we got, and we're only going to use 3 top spin because of the strong tailwind. We want to land, we want to stop rolling up here. So if we land here, it should be good. Stop. Ooh, that was a way bigger push than I thought we were going to get. It's a good course to have a quarterback or a rock on, because you have that ball guide. Since we had a strong tailwind, I should have went for a slice. That way we would have got, if we would be in the rough or the sand, at least we would have been far up and could have still had a chance to reach. But now we have 0 chance to reach. And it looks like we're going to be in thorn range. So hopefully, I was going to say this guy doesn't want to use backspin. 1 backspin should be okay. But if he used full backspin, he'd be most likely rolling back down the hill. He could still, technically. Backspin's not good to use on a upslope. Hopefully we can reach with a thorn. Oof, close. So we're going to do 10% uphill. 4.3 is 1.7. So we're going to try to land it on the fringe then. And try to bounce it right into the hole. So we're going to offset it. Adjust our 1.7, I think it was. Oh, and it still stopped. Damn, that was gonna go in too. Yeah, this is a good hole to power slice to drive on. In tailwind, anyway. Looks like we are gonna get the win though. It's one of the hardest city park holes I would say there is. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this stream up. We are close to maxing. So I will either max it on my own time periodically throughout the day tomorrow, or we'll just do another stream to finish it out, and then we will buy a Tour 8 unlock package. So all we have to do is max 6 and then win 2 games of 7. And this will pop open with an offer, and we'll get the offer. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. And if you need anything, just message me on Facebook or leave a comment. If you have any requests for streams, let me know. Again, thanks for coming, and have a good night, everyone.